What is up, guys? Petrified here, bringing you a new video, and today's video we're going to be talking about my first ever bully experience, and I'm going to be telling you how I got rid of my bully, how I dealt with the bully, and things like that. So, I was about 5th grade, and this kid named Jacob, he had a really weird haircut. It was so weird. It was kind of like a mohawk style haircut, bald on both sides, and have like the hawk in the middle, but he never spiked it. It was never up. I don't know why. It was really weird. I can't explain it. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to explain his hair. It was so weird. But his name was Jacob. He was about a year and a half older than me, probably. I believe that same year he was 2 years older than me, I should say, because he flunked. He was a pretty big dude. He wasn't like fat big. I was talking about muscular. He's not that muscular, but he has big shoulders, a big body, things like that. So he's a lot bigger than me, and a lot of people that are bigger than somebody are the bullies usually. And plus he flunked a grade, so he's older than everybody in the class, which makes him think he's bigger and better than everybody apparently. But he flunked a grade, and none of us flunk a grade, so he's obviously not better than anybody. He's pretty dumb. But yeah, so I'm gonna be telling you guys how I got rid of him, how I stopped the bullying, things like that. So I'm gonna tell you how he bullied me in the first place. He never really put his hands on me or anything like that. Not that kind of bully. Never beat me up or anything like that. He more antagonized people. I wasn't the only one being bullied by him. There was a bunch of other kids, and I actually tried being friends with the kids that he was bullying, because I really don't like bullies. And I've only dealt with 2 bullies in my entire life. This bully I did not deal with pretty well, but my second bully, I got rid of him properly without attacking him, etc. So I definitely recommend going the second way. Maybe I'll make a second video, or I'll tell you guys this video, how I got rid of my second bully, how to get rid of a bully properly, things like that. So this bully I did not get rid of the way I should have. I was pretty young, wasn't thinking, but anyways, the way he bullied me was more called me names. It wasn't that bad, but as it went on, I let him bully me for about three and a half months, something like that. It got worse as it went on. A couple times he slammed me up against lockers, and I never gave him like a scared look. I more like laughed, and he just got more angry as I laughed, and he would sit there and slam me up against the locker and say, "Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?" But I never gave him the pleasure of me getting scared or anything like that. He would always ask if I had money for lunch, if I had lunch money. He was one of those bullies. Give me your lunch money. He was one of those guys. But I never even bought lunch. I ate the lunch that you get for free, and I never really ate it. The only thing I really ate off of that plate was the fruit and vegetables, and sometimes the pizza. Well, always the pizza, because the pizza at school is amazing. I don't know about you guys, but our pizza at school is awesome. But yeah, so he was one of those bullies where he would ask for lunch money and take your lunch money, etc. He took a lot of kids' lunch money when we were in school. So I never brought lunch money just because. And since I was in 5th grade, we had this thing called, what was it called? School currency or something like that. If we did something good, or if we turned in our homework, we would get like this paper money, this printed out fake paper money, and we will save up and we'll buy things, I guess. It was kind of confusing, to be honest. I don't know why we even did that. But we had that, and he would always try to take that. Now, I would always put mine up, like, I would always put mine under the desk. There was like nothing under the desk, it was just like a plain thing, but I made this thing where it's kind of like an envelope type of thing, and you slide it inside under the desk. it was pretty cool. I always slid it in under there, and I always tell them I don't have any, things like that. So, yeah, and not only did he always want to take people's school currency and lunch money, he always took people's pencils, things like that, threw things at people, especially me. He always threw a bunch of erasers at me, etc. And then this went on for about 3 months, and he got carried away one day, and I was having a bad day. I was just having a really bad day. Don't know why. I was very frustrated that day, and he decides to grab me by my shirt, slam me up against the locker, and what I did was put one leg behind him, push him, and he fell to the ground. I got on top of him and punched him about 6 times before a teacher pulled me off, and he looked scared. He was scared. I straight up looked straight at him. His nose was bleeding, his mouth was bleeding, and you saw fear in his eyes. He was so scared. And that's how I got rid of this bully. And I'm telling you guys, don't beat up a bully. It's not the way to get rid of a bully. I just wasn't thinking, and I was very frustrated that day. And I just got annoyed of him. And the reason why I let it go on for that long is because it really didn't bother me. It was just that one day where it just got to me, and I was very frustrated, and I decided to handle it in the wrong way. But that's how I get rid of my bully. That was my first ever bully experience. It was in 5th grade. I'll go ahead and tell you guys about my second bully experience. This was about in 7th grade. And this guy he was a worse bully, but he was better at it. I basically did the same exact thing, except for throwing things at me. He was a lunch money bully, etc. And this guy was more abusive, I should say. Never towards me, but towards other kids. And he would basically antagonize me. Back then, I had a hard time controlling my weight. I wasn't that big, but I was bigger than him, where he can make fun of me. And yeah, so he constantly made fun of my weight and everything like that, and I always paid attention to him. I always took effect to what he said, etc. But after about a month of him doing that, this is the way to get rid of a bully. Basically, do everything better than him. Don't pay attention to anything he says. Don't reply to him. Just straight up ignore him. If he says something to you in the hallway, if he bumps into you, just keep walking. Don't even turn, look at him. Whenever you see him in the hallway, don't look at him. Everything like this. And I did this for about 3 weeks, and the more I did it, the less he even paid attention to me. A lot of bullies just do it for the thrill and for attention, and that's the main reason why bullies do that. And that's how I get rid of my bully. He was a worse bully than the first one in 5th grade. But that's how I got rid of my last bully. I didn't really, it was a new school too also, so nobody knew me, but that's how you get rid of a bully. And everybody that bullies you, everybody that makes fun of you, you just succeed to be better than them. That's all you gotta do, just be better than them. Ignore them, don't pay any attention, don't give them any attention, and just let them pick on it. If it's to the point where he doesn't stop, I guess you could try to fight him. But if you know you can't beat him in a fight, don't fight. So just don't handle it the wrong way. Handle it the right way. Just ignore him. Don't give him any attention. Bullies do it for attention, and they think they're bigger and better than everybody. So prove that you're better than him at everything. Try to do everything better than him. Get better grades, do better in PE, do better in sports, whatever it is, just do better than him, and ignore him, and he'll eventually stop. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. If you guys have any bully experiences you want to share, put them down in the comments, and I'll even answer to you guys' questions or your guys' stories, etc. I reply to all your comments down below. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. If you guys did enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later in the next video. Peace out.